नमस्कार सगळ्यांक तुका देव बरो दीस आवडेता. आयच्या महत्वपूर्ण अशा प्रेस कॉन्फरन्साक आमच्या बरोबर आसात अखिल भारतीय काँग्रेस समितीच्यो मणियाऱ्यो डॉक्टर शमा मोहम्मद. त्याच बरोबर आमच्या बरोबर आसात गोय प्रदेश काँग्रेस समितीचे अध्यक्ष श्री अमित पाटकर. आणि आयच्या प्रेस कॉन्फरन्साचो विषय या देशान जी लोकशाहीचो खून जाला त्या विशयाचेर आयचे प्रेस कॉन्फरन्स आसा. त्याच्या पयलीं गोय प्रदेश काँग्रेस समितीच्या वतीन डॉक्टर शमा मोहम्मदाचे गोंयान येवपार करच्या खातीर मागता गोय प्रदेश काँग्रेसीचे अध्यक्ष अमित पाटकर हांकां फुलां भेटोवन तांचें स्वागत करचें. प्रेस कॉन्फरन्साची सुरवात डॉक्टर शमा मोहम्मद करतली आणि त्याच्यानंतर आमचे अध्यक्ष आणि हांव स्वता कोंकणींतल्यान मागीर त्या विशयाचेर आमी आमचे मत मांडटले. सो आय रिक्वेस्ट डॉक्टर शमा मोहम्मद.
Hello everybody. Are you all ready for the press conference? So, PCC President, Mr. Amit, and of course the media chairperson, Mr. Shama. Now I will address the press conference. Now we all know. Should I wait for him?
No, you will start.
I can start? You want to put your camera? I can wait for one.
It's already live. Yeah.
So, now PM Modi, as we all know, is willing to destroy democracy to protect his Param Mitra Adani. Rahul Gandhi ji has been targeted because of this. But let me tell you, we will do everything. The Congress party, Rahul ji, will do everything to save democracy in this country. Now, as you all know, the disqualification of Rahul Gandhi ji from Parliament is completely undemocratic. And I will tell you why. First and foremost, the case is on a very, very flimsy base. Let us take from the beginning when the case started. Now the case, what is it? Why do we have this case? On April 13, 2019, Rahul Gandhi ji made a speech in Kolar, Karnataka. It was a generic speech and it was mainly against the price rise in this country, the unemployment. These were his main points. And in that speech, he spoke against Lalit Modi and Nirav Modi, who have left this country, as you all know, have robbed, and made a generic comment. Now what we see after that, on April 16, 2019, BJP MLA and former Minister Purnesh Modi files a defamation case in Surat, Gujarat. Now what we need to understand about criminal defamation. Criminal defamation is something where the complainant, whoever is complaining, for example, Purnesh Modi, has to have a reference to him directly. There has to be a reference by Rahul Gandhi ji saying Purnesh Modi or some. There was no such reference. It was a very generic thing. It was not specific to Mr. Purnesh Modi. The other important thing in this case is section 202, in which it states that it's obligatory upon the magistrate that before summoning the accused which is residing beyond his jurisdiction, the magistrate will inquire into the case himself or a direct investigation should be made by police. So whenever such a case is there, the magistrate should do an inquiry by himself or he should direct the police to do the inquiry. None of the above was done. So just look at how the case is going. None of the above was done. Then what do we see? In March 7, 2022, the complainant seeks a stay from the Gujarat High Court. Now try to understand that. Purnesh Modi has made a complaint against Rahul ji. Rahul ji is the defendant. But who is going to the High Court for a stay? The person who has complained. Have you ever heard of something like this in the history of India or law. I mean, normally the defendant goes to state in a court of law. And in between, in June 24th, 2021, let us understand, Rahulji was summoned by the magistrate. Rahulji went there, answered the question. Now, this particular Purnesh Modi in 2022 March wanted the magistrate to summon Rahulji again. But the magistrate said, instead of summoning him, you tell me the merits of this case. Magistrate asked Purnesh Modi, give me the merits of this case. But Purnesh Modi could not say anything. So he understood the magistrate is not basically cooperating. That's when he went to the High Court in March 2022 to stay the case. It's stayed right now. Now let's come to 2023, March 7th. Rahul Gandhiji makes a fantastic speech in Parliament attacking Adani and showing the collusion between Mr. Adani and our Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The cronyism and what else. He's given a lot of evidence telling them this is the case. I will get into that details later, but I just want you to show the timeline of the events. Then what do we see? On the same day, February 7th, in February 7th, so February 7th, 2023, the same day, the case which was in High Court, which was stayed, is not, he takes back the stay from, the High Court, the stay is gone. So the complainant withdraws his own request for stay in the Gujarat High Court. So this is the events. That is on February 16, 2023. Now Feb 27, 2023, hearings resume in trial court. So let's just go back. So Feb 7th, Rahulji makes the speech. Feb 16th, the complainant withdraws his own stay in the Gujarat High Court. February 27th, hearings resume in the trial court. And March 23rd, 2023, the conviction, the trial court convicts Rahul Gandhi and hands down and gives him a maximum sentence of 2 years. Now this is one more issue which we are seeing. Now whenever there is a criminal defamation, you can give 10 months, you can give 12 months, but why the 2 years were given to Rahul Gandhi? That is because 2 years is required for the disqualification to happen. Now, 23rd March 2023, the conviction happens. And what happens on 24th March? The Lok Sabha Secretary disqualifies Rahulji from the membership of Parliament. Within 24 hours. Look at the speed at which it has happened. Now let's also understand that the trial court has given him 30 days to reply. Then what was the hurry for the disqualification? Now let's go back to what happened in the speech on February 7, 2023. Rahul Gandhiji asked two simple questions. What did he ask? He told that rupees 20,000 crores or $3 billion are in shell companies linked to Adani. Whose money is it? That's what he asked. Whose money is it? We want to know. Because there has been a lot of allegations against Mr. Adani. Now, the name of Mr. Vinod Adani has cropped up many times, saying that he is the one who manages the shell company. So in January this year, from the Adanis, they came out in the group, said that Vinod Adani has nothing to do with the group. But a week back, they are saying that he has some managerial positions. Now, what is that? Why is that in January they said they had nothing to do with the group? Now they are saying he has some managerial positions. So the question arises today is, what is Vinod Adani's connection with Gautam Adani? And we have known before also, the Revenue Department has questioned this particular man, Vinod Adani. So whose are these shell companies? How is this money coming from these shell companies to India? Why can't there be an investigation? Why is SEBI not looking into it? The next thing Rahulji asked is, what is the Prime Minister's relationship with Gautam Adani? Now let us see a couple of things. There are documentation in which we have seen that 6 airports in 2019 were given to Gautam Adani. Now the question today we are asking is, when these 6 airports were given, Finance Ministry as well as Niti Aayog objected to it. The Economic Affairs Department of the Finance Ministry clearly said that to give 6 airports to one entity, there's a huge form of capital investment there. This is not right, and also there won't be competition. Because even during UPA time, we had 2 airports, as you know, the Mumbai airport and Delhi airport, we gave it to 2 different entities for this particular reason. So the objection came from their own ministry, but eventually the deal went through. The other thing is, we remember the foreign minister of Sri Lanka saying, when the deal happened between the government of Sri Lanka and Gautam Adani, he clearly told, everybody knows about it, that it was a government-to-government deal. Why is that? So why don't we investigate? How can it be a government-to-government deal? Then the other instance Rahulji said is when Mr. Gautam Adani went to Australia, Narendra Modi ji was sitting with the State Bank of India chairman in Australia along with Gautam Adani, and that's where they give a loan of $1 billion loan to Mr. Adani. How is that? Why is Mr. Narendra Modi sitting with Mr. Gautam Adani there, as well as the State Bank of India chairperson? What is happening here? What is the connection? We know that the money, which there is a lot of taxpayers' money in all these loans which are being given. State Bank of India is a bank of the government. Where is this money coming from? I mean, where is this money going? Why should $1 million loan be given to Mr. Gautam Adani? There are a lot of questions we need answers for. Now, what has happened after that is, as you all know, when Rahulji did this speech in Parliament and Mallikarjun Kharge ji, also our Congress president, did this speech, what happened after that? Whatever association of Gautam Adani to the Prime Minister has been expunged. Why is it being expunged? Is the question we ask. Why can't we speak, or my leader Rahul Gandhi speak this in Parliament and ask? Parliament is the place where we ask questions. There are a lot of allegations against Mr. Modi. Why has it been expunged? And what we saw in the second half of the budget session, we saw that the Treasury bench protesting every day. Now, whose job is it to run the Parliament? It's the job of the Treasury bench. Now, in between, Rahul Gandhi ji had gone to UK. Now, look at the diversionary tactics from the Adani. So, we want to question the collusion between Mr. Adani and Narendra Modi. So, Rahul Gandhi had gone to the UK. And he said, of course, there is an issue with democracy in India, that's all. But they came out and said he said something else. And I have a speech. He said exactly that this is our problem when a question was asked. This is an internal problem, this is India's problem, and only we can solve it. This is exactly what Rahul Gandhi says. And they say that, he has invited foreigners into our internal issue. And that's completely a lie. That's what I want to say to you. That's a lie. And we have that on record. So, when Rahul Gandhi ji came back, look at the diversionary tactics. He said that, there are certain MPs, ministers who have put this huge allegation against me. I want to speak and give an explanation. Look at a leader who's ready to give an explanation. Rahul Gandhi ji is saying, I'm ready to give an explanation. Please let me speak in Parliament. He went to the Lok Sabha Speaker, Mr. Om Birla, wrote a letter. Please allow me to speak. They did not allow him to speak in Parliament. Why? Because they are scared that he will raise again the Adani issue. And then again, diversionary tactics, they send some police officers outside his home. Some vague reason. So again, all the media will be focused on that. So everybody running after that. And then of course, they bring in this, suddenly this case comes up, as I said, on February 7th, is when Rahulji spoke this in Parliament, and 16th of Feb, when the High Court stay was revoked. So this is what happened. So these diversionary tactics will not deter us. That is what we are going to tell you, that these diversionary tactics will not deter us. We will continue to ask the questions why. I will tell you, during our time, when the UPA was in power. As you all know, we had many allegations against us. The whole winter session of 2010 did not happen. Why? Because they wanted a JPC in the so-called 3G or whatever. We gave a JPC. Augusta Westland, I remember that, in fact, Mr. A.K. Antony went and asked Mr. Jaitley, do you want a JPC? We are ready. Why? Because we have nothing to hide. I still remember whenever there was any allegation, whether it was a coal, 2G, or anything, we would ask a particular minister to step down and an impartial investigation used to happen. Because we had nothing to hide. Our question today is, नरेंद्र मोदी जी, आपको कुछ छुपाना नहीं है. आप कर लीजिए JPC. What are you scared of? Why are you scared of a JPC? दाल में कुछ काला नहीं है तो करो JPC. Yes, the problem is Mr. Narendra Modi is guilty here. There is cronyism, and that's why he does not want a JPC. That is very clear. Like the Congress party, like the UPA government did, do a impartial probe. What happened to na khaunga, na khane dunga? This is what he told us in 2014. We want you to do a JPC and prove that there is nothing to hide. Because we always did it, because we believed in our system, and we continue to show the truth. You have done all this sort of allegations against us. We have done the investigations, and what has come out? There has been no corruption during the UPA times. Who has been convicted? Nobody. But let me tell you today, I know a convicted leader in the Bharatiya Janata Party. In 2011, Yedurappa was convicted for corruption. And then what happens after that? They make him the chief minister. This is what is na khaunga na khane dunga done by the Bharatiya Janata Party. Thank you very much.
सगळ्यांक येवकार आणि नमस्कार. म्हाका दिसता आमचे नॅशनल स्पोक्सपर्सन डॉक्टर शमा मोहम्मद हांणी जे नेक्सस बिटवीन मोदी आणि अडानी म्हाका दिसता हाजेर तुमच्या मुखार सगळे दवरिल्ले आसा ते कोंकणीन हांव तुमच्या मुखार सांगता. ज्या दिसा आमचो लिडर श्री राहुल गांधीन जेन्ना अडानीचेर प्रश्न विचारलो, पार्लमेंटान जेन्ना ताणें प्रश्न केले, त्या दिसाच्यान ही सगळी कॉन्स्पिरसी स्टार्ट जाली. आता ताका डिस्क्वॉलिफाय कसो जालो आणि कशा पद्धतीन म्हणजे लायटनिंग स्पीडान कशा ह्या भ्रष्ट जुमला पार्टीन कशे हे काम करता ते तुमच्या मुखार हांव तिने जे सांगला ते कोंकणीन दवरता. 13 एप्रिल 2019 म्हणल्यार 2019 जे लोकसभेचे जे इलेक्शन आशिल्ले ते कोल्हाराक राहुल गांधीन एक भाषण केलें आणि ते भाषण कितें आशिल्लें इट इज व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट. म्हणजे त्या भाशणांत ताणें कितें उल्लेख केलो हें आमी पयलीं समजून घेवपाक जाय. ताणें थंय नांवां घेतली. कोणाची नांवां घेतली? नीरव मोदी, ललित मोदी, मेहुल चोक्सी. हे जे फ्रॉड करून जे बँकेचो इंडियेचो बँकेचो पैसो फ्रॉड करून देश सोडून गेल्या हांचो ताणें उल्लेख केलो आणि ताणें सांगलें सगळे चोर. ताणें सांगलें चोरांक ताणें चोर म्हटलें. मागीर कितें जाता 16 तारखेक तांचो बीजेपीचो एमएलए पुर्नीश मोदी म्हणटा तो सुरताक केस फायल करता. भाशण केला खंय? कोलार कर्नाटकान. सो बीजेपी कडेन कर्नाटकान कोण नाशिल्लो कंप्लेन करपाक? ती गुजराताकूच कित्याक करची पडली कंप्लेन? गट्स आशिल्ल्यार तुम्ही कोलार करची आशिल्ली मरे ती कंप्लेन. सो दिस इज द फर्स्ट तांणी जे पळय म्हणजे कशें हें षडयंत्र रचिलां ताचे फर्स्ट स्टेप इज की तांणी 16 एप्रिलाक थंय केस फायल केली. आनी केस कितें फायल केली? डिफमेशन केस. आता डिफमेशन केस तांणी जशें सांगलें की सेक्शन 202 ज्या एका व्यक्तीचे समज जर तर नाव घेऊन जर तर तूं उल्लेख करता जाल्यार तो व्यक्ती डिफमेशन केस फायल करपाक शकता. हांगा जालां कितें? राहुल गांधीन कोणाची नांवां घेतली? मेहुल चोक्सी, नीरव मोदी, ललित मोदी. आनी ताणें कितें सांगलें? हे सगळे चोर. आनी ताणें उल्लेख केलो की सगळे चोर आहा तांची नांवां मोदी कशी. सो ताणें हे पुर्नेश मोदी म्हणटा ताचें नांवच घेवना. आतां मजा पळयात. 7 मार्च 2022 हो सेम मनीस हायकोर्टान वता आनी आपल्या केसीचेर स्टे घेता. आपली जी कंप्लेन फायल केल्ली पळय मॅजिस्ट्रेटान ताचेर तो स्टे घेता. ताच्या उपरांत 7 फेब्रुवारी 2023 म्हणजे ह्या वर्साक राहुल गांधीजी पार्लमेंटान मोदी आणि अडानीचे नेक्सस आणि हाजेर तो प्रश्न उठयता आणि थंयच्यान हे सगळें स्टार्ट जाता. हे मोडानीचे जे रिलेशन आसा ते राहुल गांधीन पार्लमेंटान जेन्ना काढले 7 फेब्रुवारी 2023 थंयच्यान हे सगळे कॉमेंट्स. 16 फेब्रुवारी हो मनीस वता आणि हायकोर्टान जे ताणे कंप्लेंट केली ती तो विड्रॉ करता आणि ती मॅटर परत ट्रायल कोर्टान 27 फेब्रुवारी चालू जाता. 23 मार्चाक ट्रायल कोर्ट राहुल गांधीक कन्विक्ट करता. म्हणजे कितले फास्ट पळय. 7 फेब्रुवारी 2023 राहुल गांधी मोदी आणि अडानीचे मोडानीचे रिलेशन कितें हाजेर प्रश्न उठयता आणि 23 मार्चाक ट्रायल कोर्ट ताका मॅक्झिमम सेंटेन्स म्हणजे आमचे नॅशनल स्पोक्सपर्सनान सांगले की तुका समज जर पनिशमेंट दिवपा आशिल्लो 10 म्हयन्याचो दिवपाचो किंवा 12 म्हयन्याचो दिवपाचो किंवा 14 म्हयन्याचो दिवपाचो पूण मॅक्झिमम परव्यू ताचे कडेन आशिल्ले ते तो दिता. कित्याक ताचे फाटल्यान रिजन आहा. कित्याक 2 वर्सां जर तर कन्विक्ट जाले जाल्यार डिस्क्वॉलिफिकेशन हे पिक्चरान येता. सो 23 मार्चाक ताजे कन्विक्शन येता आणि लायटनिंग स्पीडा भितर 24 मार्चाक लोकसभा ताका डिस्क्वॉलिफाय करता. म्हणजे विदिन 24 hours ही हॅज बीन डिस्क्वॉलिफाईड एज अ मेंबर ऑफ पार्लमेंट. कित्याक तो पार्लमेंटान मोदी आणि अडानीचे रिलेशन कितें जे 20,000 कोटी रुपया ताजे जे शेल कंपनींतल्यान जे पळय ताणे इन्व्हेस्ट केल्या ते पयशे आयले खंयच्यान. हे 20,000 कोटी रुपया कोणाचे. $3 बिलियन कोणाचे म्हणून पयशे जेन्ना प्रश्न उठयलो तेन्ना या मोदी सरकारान राहुल गांधीचो आवाज बंद करपाक लागून राहुल गांधीन पार्लमेंटान प्रश्न विचारपाक येना म्हणून हे सगळे षडयंत्र रचयले. आता विनोद अदानी म्हणटा तो ह्यो सगळ्यो शेल कंपनी चलयता आणि विनोद अदानी म्हणटा तो गौतम अदानीचो भाव. आता मजा अशी म्हणल्यार 27 तारखेक जे जो 4 टाइम मेंबर ऑफ पार्लमेंट ताका हे सरकार नोटीस धाडटा की ताजे एकोमोडेशन जे आशिल्ले कॅन्सलेशन ऑफ हिज एकोमोडेशन ऑफ 12 तुगलक लेन हाची नोटीस वता. म्हणजे हे चल्ला कितें. ह्या मोदी सरकाराक आणि ह्या नरेंद्र मोदीजीक हांव प्रश्न विचारपाक सोदता सगळ्या गोंयकारा वतीन की तुवें गोंयान येवन 2014 सांगिल्ले की मायनिंग आसा ते आपूण इमिजिएटली चालू करता म्हणून. आज 9 वर्सां जाली तरी तू आज मायनिंग चालू करपाक पावना गोंयान. पूण हांगा तू विदिन 24 hours डिस्क्वॉलिफाय करता उडयता. विदिन 36 hours तू ताका घर खाली कर म्हणटा. सो अशें जर तर तू लायटनिंग स्पीडान जर तर काम करता जाल्यार हो अन्याय गोंयकाराचेर कित्याक. सो हाज्या वयल्यान सिद्ध जाता की जे नेक्सस बिटवीन अडानी आणि मोदी आसा ते ओपन जाता आणि तो आवाज दामपाक लागून हे सगळे प्रयत्न चल्ले. जेन्ना आमचे अध्यक्ष श्री मल्लिकार्जुन खरगे जेन्ना पार्लमेंटान जेन्ना उलयतात जेन्ना तो स्कॅम भायर काडटा ते सुद्धा एक्सपंज करतात हे पार्लमेंटाच्या रेकॉर्डांतल्यान. सो हाज्या वयल्यान कळटा की कशा पद्धतीन हांगा मर्डर ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी चल्ल्या. म्हणजे कशा पद्धतीन आमी डिक्टेटरशिपाक खंय तरी मुखार वतात. म्हाका दिसता आज टायम आयिल्लो आसा की सगळ्यांनी एक जावपाक जाय आणि भारतीय जनता पार्टीन कितले प्रयत्न केले म्हणून आमी उलोवपाचे उगी रावपाचे ना. किंवा आमचो लिडर राहुल गांधी हे सगळे तांचो जे स्कॅम्स आसात जे ताचे नेक्सस आसा मोदी आणि अडानीचे ते आमी काढत रावतले. टायम एंड अगेन आमी हे भायर काढत रावतले. आणि म्हाका दिसता आज मोदीन पूर्ण देशाच्या लोकांक हाची जाप दिवपाची गरज आसा आणि चड करून गोंयकारांक म्हाका दिसता ताणें जाप दिवपाची गरज आहा. कित्याक गोंय आज तांणी कोल हब केल्लो आनी कोण चलयता हें. आज ज्या पद्धतीन जो अन्याय आज वेलसाव कासावले पाळे ह्या लोकांचेर लँड एक्विशन जायना आसतना तुम्ही आज ते डबल ट्रॅकिंग करता. कित्याक तो कोळसो येता अडानीचो. जेन्ना अडानी ऑस्ट्रेलियेक गेलो आणि जेन्ना थंय चेअरमॅन अरुणा भट्टाचार्य जेन्ना थंय आशिल्ली तेन्ना $1 बिलियन लोन ताका सँक्शन जाता फ्रॉम SBI. पैसे कोणाचे. हे पैसे गरीबाचे पैसे जे SBI इन्व्हेस्ट केले त्या लोकांचे पैसे. सो म्हाका दिसता हे सगळे स्कॅम हे नरेंद्र मोदी आणि गौतम अडानीचे जे नेक्सस आसा ते भायर आयिल्ले आसा आणि तांच्याकडे आज जाप ना म्हणून ते खंय तरी आमचे लिडर राहुल गांधीचो आवाज दामपाक पळयतात आणि तशेंच पूर्ण काँग्रेस पक्षाचो आवाज दामपाक पळयतात. पूण हांव एक खात्रीन तुमकां सगळ्यांक सांगता की ताणें कितले प्रयत्न केले तरी आमचो लिडर आणि आमचो पक्ष हे जे नेक्सस आसा ही जी फ्रॉड आसा हो जो स्कॅम आसा हे आमी वेळोवेळ काडीत रावतले. देव बरें.
गोंयच्या प्रेस कॉन्फरन्साचो सारांश करता आसतना या देशाची लोकशाय ही सर्वोपरी आसा आणि लोकशाय आमी जगपाक जाय. आमच्या स्वतंत्र सैनिकांनी आमचो देश स्वतंत्र केलो आणि स्वतंत्र केल्या उपरांत आमकां तत्वां दिली सत्य, अहिंसा आणि शांती. पण आयज जे सरकार चलता ते सरकार खंयच्या तत्वांचेर चलता तर ईडी, इन्कम टॅक्स आणि CBI तेंचे तत्वां सत्य, अहिंसा, एकचार, शांती नसून विरोधकांक कशे दामपाचे, ईडी, इन्कम टॅक्स आणि CBI वापरून विरोधकांक कशे दामपाचे, लोकशायेचो कसो खून करपाचो हेच आयज आमी पळयता. सो आयज हांगा आमी प्रश्न केल्या की ह्या देशाचो जो पंतप्रधान आसा तो चोरांक चोर म्हणपाक भियेता कित्याक? देशाचो पंतप्रधान चोरांक सपोर्ट कित्याक करता? देशाचो पंतप्रधान आमच्या सर्वोच्च घरान ह्या देशाची लोकसभेन पार्लमेंटान उलोवपाक राहुल गांधीच्या प्रश्नांची उत्तरां दिवपाक भियेता कित्याक? असलो कायर, असलो भिजूड पंतप्रधान स्वतंत्र भारतान आमकां पयलोच मेळ्ळो जो विरोधकांक भियेता, विरोधकांच्या प्रश्नांक भियेता, जो सत्याचे जे प्रश्न आसा त्या सत्याच्या प्रश्नांची उत्तरां दिवपाक भियेता. स्वता 56 इंच का सीना म्हणपी आयज त्याची छाती पंक्चर कित्याक जाली ह्या प्रश्नाचेर? ह्या प्रश्नांक जाप दिवपाची गरज आसा. आयज देशभर लोक उलोवपाक लागले हेच्या विरुद्ध. लोकशायेचो खून जाता हेचेर, लोकशायेचो खून जाता तेचेर सबंद देशांतले लोक आयज उलोवपाक लागल्या. आणि आयज गोंयांतसून या काँग्रेस हाऊसांतसून आमी आयज अशें म्हणटा मोदी अडानी भाई भाई देश बेच कर खाई मलाई. तुमकां जर कितें प्रश्न विचारपाचे आसात जाल्यार
Yeah, if you have any questions.
डॉक्टर शर्मा, जब हम राहुल गांधी की सांसद कैंसिल होगी, बट अभी पूरे देश में एक चर्चा हो रही है कि ये बात कैसी गलत है, इसलिए कांग्रेस की एक टीम बाहर निकली है, एक्सप्लेनेशन दे रही है. इसकी जरूरत है क्या?
कि क्या किसकी जरूरत है?
ये गलत कैसी है, मोदी की कार्रवाई गलत कैसी है?
नहीं, इसमें क्या गलत है कि जो तरीका मैंने जो कहा था, जो कोर्ट का जो तरीका जैसा हुआ है, ठीक है, जो लाइटनिंग स्पीड पे हुआ है, मैंने पूरा बताया था आपको कि कैसे जो एक सी हाई कोर्ट में स्टे उन्होंने कंप्लेनेंट ने किया था. हाँ? तो पहली बार हम सुन रहे कि कंप्लेनेंट हाई कोर्ट में स्टे कर रहे थे. फिर उसके बाद जो इस स्पीच फरवरी 7 के बाद राहुल जी ने 2023 को स्पीच दिया था पार्लियामेंट में 7 फरवरी को. उसके बाद 16 फरवरी को उसी दिन वो हाई कोर्ट का जो स्टे है ना वो वापस लिया. समझ गए हो? तो कैसा हो सकता है वो जो होल जा रहा है. और जो डिस्क्वालिफिकेशन, जब क्रिमिनल डिफॉर्मेशन केस में नॉर्मली जब आप 10 महीने दे सकते थे, 12 महीने दे सकते, जो कन्विक्शन का जो पासिंग किया था सेंटेंस से, हाँ, आपने 2 साल क्यों दिया? सवाल ये होता है कि 2 साल वो मैजिस्ट्रेट ने क्यों दिया है. और जैसे मैंने कहा है कि जब ऐसी कुछ होती है सेक्शन 2002 के मुताबिक आपको एक जांच होनी चाहिए, पुलिस का जो जांच या वो मैजिस्ट्रेट को जांच करना है. दोनों नहीं हुआ है. तो वो देखो, वो जो ग्राउंड है, जो फ्लिम्सी ग्राउंड है इस केस का, वैसे हम देख रहे हैं कि और ये जब स्टे किया था 1 साल से, अचानक वो स्टे क्यों चला गया वहां से हाई कोर्ट से? राहुल जी ने स्पीच दिया. और दूसरी बात हम पूछ रहे हैं कि राहुल जी ने कहा है कि जो हुआ था यूके में, मैं तैयार हूं उसका एक्सप्लेनेशन देने के लिए पार्लियामेंट में. आप क्यों मना किया? उनको बात करने के लिए अलाउ ही नहीं किया है. वो है हमारा सवाल आज. राहुल जी तैयार था बोलने के लिए, आप एक सांसद को मना किया, उसके बाद उसको डिस्क्वालीफाई किया, तो मौका कहाँ है उनको बात करने के लिए संसद के अंदर?
एक और बीजेपी बोल रही है इसमें हमारा कुछ रोल नहीं है. किसी मोदी ने कंप्लेंट फाइल की है, उसके ऊपर कोर्ट ने सजा दी है, और जो कोर्ट ने जो सजा दी है उसके ऊपर पार्लियामेंट ने एक्शन ले लिए.
तो ये एमएलए किसकी पार्टी से है? ये जो कंप्लेन फाइल किया, कहाँ की है? वो तो बीजेपी का अमल है, पूर्व मंत्री भी है ना? तो और गुजरात में कोलार में हुआ है, गुजरात में फाइल किया है। समझने की कोशिश करो, क्रोनोलॉजी समझने की कोशिश करो आप लोग। तो कैसा ये हो सकता है? तो इसमें मुख्य ये कि जब बीजेपी को कुछ नहीं है, आप वो बोल रहे कि अदानी के बारे में बोलने के लिए क्यों मना करते हो, एक्सपंज क्यों किया? हमारे राहुल जी का जो स्पीच एक्सपंज किया और खरगे जी का स्पीच भी एक्सपंज किया पार्लियामेंट में, जो अदानी के और मोदी के बीच में जो संबंध के बारे में बात की वो एक्सपंज किया आपने। सवाल आज क्या है कि जो आदमी ने बोला ना खाऊंगा ना खाने दूंगा, जेपीसी क्यों डरते हो? बताओ, करो जांच और दिखाओ कि दाल में कुछ खाना नहीं है। दिखाओ ना, कहाँ है वो 56 इनकी छाती आज जो बोलते थे कि वो भ्रष्ट है। हर बार जाके बोलते हो, बाहर देश में जाके कहा है मोदी जी कि कांग्रेस पार्टी भ्रष्ट है। दिखाइए कौन गया है जेल। आपके येदियुरप्पा जा चुके हैं भ्रष्टाचार के ऊपर। तो करिए, आप करिए जांच इसके ऊपर, जेपीसी लगाइए, तब हमको पता है कि ये जो न खाऊंगा न खाने दूंगा वो सच है। Anybody, any more questions? No?